Trawler Specialist Jeff Merrill in Deltaville, Virginia, on my way to Norfolk, Virginia, aboard Lightning. Lightning is a 2007 Ocean Alexander 50 Classicco. We'll have her on display at the event. Joe Bucheri, the owner, is with me. We're having a great time underway, being out on the water. She has a bow thruster, she has stern thruster, she has active fin stabilizers, single engine, air conditioning, two-stateroom layout, Tecma toilets. There's a lot of great features on this boat. All of the details are on the website, JMYS.com. We look forward to showing you the rest of the boat as we go around. Thanks for joining me. Let's go take a look. Underway, you may spend some time in the cockpit. Certainly a great place when you're at rest. Good high bulwarks all the way around. The overhead protection all the way around. The Salon maximizes the beam, so there's a step up, and you can go up to the side deck here. Boarding gate on the starboard side. Two recessed hose pipes in the corner. I can see a stereo speaker. Good supports, stainless steel. Large boarding gate to the swim platform. Stay here where we're safe, but just so you can see, there's a ladder on the port side, some rails, rod holders. It's a very smooth, non-skid, not too aggressive. This lifts up for the lazarette. That's filled with gear right now. Teak chairs, teak table. Compression post for the crane. E-perb. Some boat hooks. Again, the matching hose pipes and cleat horns over on the port side. A 50 amp shore power, hot and cold cockpit shower, and this opens up for shore water and a freshwater and a seawater wash down. Good protected area. Gives you a little bit of a sense of here. Let's go inside, take a look at the Salon. Entering into the Salon from the cockpit, huge amount of space. We're underway and you can see the visibility outboard. There's a built-in TV lift on this port side here. Steps up to the pilot house, which then go all the way up to the staterooms, galley forward. Salon is back aft. So big sliding door with a window. The aft window is an opening slider window for ventilation. There's a screen there. You can see that the seating area, large L shape. Table has a custom top on it, and then the little ottomans pop out. We're on top of the engine room access in two places, one back over here and the other one right here, which I'll get to later. Looking over at the port side, there's a wine chiller, curio cabinet. Very good headroom here. Fire suppression pull. Back here. In the galley, Summit, freezer and refrigerator. Great storage lockers. They're all full of stuff, so I'm not going to open them right now. You can imagine. And there's also console here that rotates out. Lockers, drawers. Double basin sink. Seagull water purifier. A Sharp carousel microwave convection oven. Beautiful stainless finish, Force 10, 3-burner stove and oven. The cutting board on top. There's the burners. All seeing good use. This is a large pantry area in here. So plenty of accommodations here. This is a good space for entertaining. Obviously preparing meals in the galley and then sitting out here dining. Easy to watch television at night. sit around, play a game of cards. Air conditioned, stereo, cross ventilation. Really a spectacular space here. And from here we would go up the steps to the pilot house or down below to the engine room. Engine room access on Lightning is through two hatches, moving the carpets rolling out of the way. There's the aft one, gets you along the starboard side of the engine and then back aft to the lazarette. And the primary one is here by the galley on the port side. There's a ladder that lets you step down there. So I'm going to do just that as I go down. Up forward, racors for the main, dual racors, a fuel management manifold, and then here is the port stabilizer. John Deere main engine, ZF transmission, pretty deep bilge, and then over on the starboard side you also have active fin stabilizers, Gulf Coast filter, the stabilizer reservoir, more fuel manifolds. I'll come back from the other side to give you a peek, but there's just a rundown on the starboard side. Coming back over to the port side, ladder, fuel tank with sight glasses, and then air conditioning over here on the port side. And then all the way back aft is the Onan generator behind the exhaust. Generator has duplex racors as well, a couple of strainers over there. I'm going to come back up these steps. You see the beautiful teak and spruce sole. Pop over to this aft section here. There used to be a ladder here. They took it out. It was kind of in the way. So not too difficult to just slide down on the rail. Looking back aft. Generator, Onan generator on the port side, main engine muffler, hot water tank, and air conditioning also outboard on the port side. Intake strainers for air conditioning and for generator. There's the ZF transmission, Tides dripless shaft seal, a door back aft to give you access to the lazarette. Part of the water maker equipment, fire suppression system. There are also a couple of strainers and through holes here. Another one over here. So this is an important side of the engine room to get to. More air conditioning, compressors, Xantrex inverter. The primary main engine intake through hole and strainer. Big Perco. More fuel management, Gulf Coast filter, fuel management board forward. Serviceability is pretty easy. It's nice to have the engine room cool after running and then come down here with the hatches open and get the work done. Comfortable engine room. Couple of steps up to the pilot house. Forward to the staterooms. Sliding doors on both sides. Dash very easily laid out. There's an overhead hatch for ventilation. Stereo clock and barometer up top. Compass. And then the two Garmin displays. Autopilot, VHF radio, engine shift. I like the angled panel on the dash here. Bow and stern thruster. Stabilizer control. Engine displays. Windlass, horn, navigation. A rack here for binoculars. There's the steps that go down. Very good visibility. Good surface area on the starboard side here. Set a chart kit there. Your electrical breakers are all lined up here. And then you have a seating area back behind. The watch berth area is an ideal place to store all the cushions for the outside, and that's what you're seeing there. Stood helm chair. Storage underneath the settee. Really a great area to operate the boat. You have here, and you also have the flybridge. And then we would go forward to the staterooms or out to the deck on either side, back to the salon and galley aft. So really a central location here. You're in the middle of everything. Portuguese bridge leads up to the foredeck. There is a gebo hatch above the guest stateroom, a Muir Cheetah horizontal windlass. Over in the port side here is access to the chain locker. Good railing up here, a little burgee socket, some cleats, good tall railing. The anchor's on a pivot, ready to launch. You could put a secondary anchor up there if you wanted to. Fender holders on both sides. Forward shore power in that one locker over there. In the Portuguese bridge area, there are storage lockers forward on both sides. Seating area back aft. We don't have the cushions out right now. More storage. Look back here. Sliding door into the pilot house. Good railing. There's actually a gate back here. More connections there. Your diesel fills are on both sides. Underway, you wouldn't want to walk back there, but certainly you have the ability with the rails. Very tall handrails, recessed hose pipes. Easy to walk around here. There's those storage lockers. There's storage, primarily line storage underneath the seats. The reverse rake windows. So it dead ends on the starboard side where we were, and it goes back up to the boat deck on the port side. One last look. I like this Portuguese bridge. Foredeck, very easy access. Beautiful day out here. Spring line, hawse cleat, sliding door for the pilot house. And from here, we would go up to the boat deck. These are the diesel fills on the other side. Weather cloths to hem in the boat deck area. Again, good railing all the way around. Big storage locker, the Steelhead 800 crane, high field tender, Suzuki 25 horsepower outboard. Starlink mounted on the starboard side. You see the mast, bimini, propane locker in here. Good storage for fenders, for the deck chairs. The mast itself has the radar, lights up into the flybridge, storage lockers on both sides, Navcom electronics, Garmin display, another Garmin. We're in 15 feet of water. We're going about 7.5 knots. VHF on channel 16. Engine starting controls, Murphy gauge, bow and stern thruster. There's your engine gauges, the searchlight, autopilot, stereo. Another view looking back aft. Collapsible bimini. Another view of the tender. So for doing the loop, this whole mast will pivot back aft. Excellent up here. Great outside deck area. Solar panels on the pilot house roof. We head back inside to the pilot house. There are 6 steps that come down from the pilot house. You have the choice of going aft to the owner's stateroom. Across from the steps is the head and shower for the guest. And then the guest stateroom is forward. 2 bunk beds, port side upper, cabinets down below, drawers. There's a hanging locker behind the door. And then the other bunk is on the starboard side. Reading lights for both beds. Gonna pan around. There's the hanging locker. There's also a mirror on the back of the door. And overhead is a hatch with a screen and bug shade. The port lights themselves have the slider blockouts. Working aft into the head and shower. One of the options on the Ocean Alexander is in this section. You can have laundry, washer, dryer, or the shower. And when this boat was built, the shower was selected. Good shower, Tecma toilet, fresh water, sink basin, port light, and then mirrored medicine cabinets up above. So this is the guest head and shower, and also would be a day head if you had people that you didn't want to have in your stateroom using your facility. So coming back aft, underneath the pilot house now, we are underneath the foredeck with the guest stateroom. Here is the owner bed, large, athwartship, port lights, outboard, hanging lockers on both sides. You have little step-ups to get up there. I closed the door as I came in just to show you the privacy here. Samsung flat screen television, mirrored cabinet. There are also a locker down here that has storage that could be fitted out with a combination washer dryer if you wanted to. It's not set up that way right now. They wanted the storage. Another Tecma toilet in the head here. Granite countertops. Mirrored medicine cabinet. And stand-up shower with a seat. Granite flooring in here. Very spacious accommodations, very comfortable. Owner stateroom, guest stateroom, 2 heads, 2 showers. Good living area. Down below, let's continue on up top. Thanks for joining me today aboard Lightning. As you can see, she is a spectacular boat for 2007. She's done the loop a couple of times. She's ready to go on the loop again. The mast comes down, the dinghy's ready to launch. All the systems work. This is really a spectacular boat. We'd like to get you on board. We do that by appointment. You can call or text me to make arrangements. Love to get you on board so you can see for yourself. Thank you for watching. All of the details are posted on JMYS.com. If you have any questions, give me a ring. Thank you. I look forward to hearing from you, and thanks for your time watching the video. Hey, it's been another great day out on the water. Thank you for watching the video that just completed, and thank you for joining me on the JMYS YouTube channel. We do now have over 150 videos of different content. Thank you for watching those. I have a lot of fun filming these. If you'd like to subscribe, we appreciate that. Over 31,000 subscribers at this point. If you would like a reminder of when the next video is going to come out, you can click on the bell. We love it when you give us those thumbs up. Thank you for that. And I appreciate your comments. Not all of them, but most of them, and I try to respond to them. So thank you for them. Yes, these are the shirts I wear. They're Wren Spooners. I'm not changing that. We do have a couple other videos you can watch. You can click on one of these two over on the side. Please come back when you have some more time. We always have more content coming up on the JMYS YouTube channel. We thank you for your time, and we hope to see you again back here soon.